If a guy thinks that's gross, then give it me.
Wait, do you have it on?
I do.
Oh, there you go.
Are you excited? 1, 2. Alright, so we are back at Powerhouse. I am meeting some friends. I am here with Paul and JoJo, my friend JoJo, my friend Caitlin, and my good friend Jamie, who's gonna come over here for a second. And actually, you have a YouTube channel, don't you? You and your husband. Tell them about it.
It's the JK Squared. It's my husband and my adventure YouTube. So on it we have some videos from when we took our boat to the Bahamas, and now we're just doing land adventures.
It's really good, high quality, like really good editing, so make sure you go check it out. I'll put a link in the description so you can go do that. Jamie is also going to be competing at the same show that I will be competing at this fall at the Tampa Natural. Yes. And is this your first show?
My first is figure. It'll be 7 years since I was on the stage. I did bikini in 2012.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll be there supporting each other, holding each other, trying not to cry on each other.
And screaming so loud.
Right. So looking forward to that, and so we're gonna get some training in, and I will get some footage, and I'll come back in a little bit, and I will talk about what I'm doing with my training lately and how things are going.
Yes.
Extra music. I don't really know you now, and I just felt you drift away. I can't really tell you how I made it where I am today. And you didn't wanna mingle now, cause I be getting bands today. I can't really tell you how I made it where I am today. I be counting up, they be switching up. I can't trust nobody but the money in the car, yeah. I be counting up, they be switching up.
Come on, hit.
Doug Miller.
Did I hear a Doug Miller in there?
Doug Miller.
Alright, so I wanted to give you a little update on my training. What we have been doing lately is really focusing more on going heavier and really slowing down the movement and really trying to feel and push every single rep. So right now, I was in a 3-week phase where we started with doing all sets of 8s, 3 sets of 8 on everything, and then 3 sets of 6 the next week, and now this is 3 sets of 4 this week. So we're going really heavy. We have backed off the total number of workouts I'm doing per week, so I'm only doing 4 instead of 5, so 2 upper and 2 lower, and we're focusing a little bit more on recovery and building strength. So one of the things that I've talked about in the past is how we don't want to just always do the same thing and always just push volume. So like, even though I'm a bodybuilder now, and to build muscle, volume's kind of the way to do it, right? And we want to have higher reps most of the time, but that doesn't mean there isn't value in doing heavier sets too. We just don't do it as frequently. So what I'm gonna work on now is getting stronger, building some strength, and getting some better recovery, and that will transfer over once we go back into more volume later. I will be able to do more weight for the same amount of reps, which will in turn increase more volume and therefore see some better results. So you don't want to get stuck in doing everything, and whether you're a powerlifter or a bodybuilder or anything else, there's a lot of value in changing up your training and doing different things. So right now we're focusing on that. And I gotta tell you, like, that really heavy weight, focusing on like real good control, especially on the eccentric, very challenging, but it's good. So that's what I'm doing lately, and I will check in with you in a little bit again.
Never go to sleep, cause my thoughts, they make me stay up. I know words are cheap, but I thought you were my day one. I be rolling deep, who this boy, he gon' be famous. I kill every beat, every song just like a layup. Drip on fleek, codeine in my system. Switch on me, if you sneak, I might drill ya. Pull up to the party, don't know who I'm about to end up with. I deposit the money and I'm about to roll another split. Know this, you ain't really competition, no truce. Fuck off with your proposition, oh shit. Boy, make a smart decision, yeah. I don't really know you now, and I just felt you drift away. I can't really tell you how I made it where I am today. I be can't trust nobody but the money and the car.
Alright guys, so that's a wrap. Man, I really missed this gym. It was really fun to get back in here, see some friends, and get some lifts in. But I thought I would take a moment to talk about kind of some of the plans coming up and how things are going. So things have been going pretty well. If you've been watching or did watch my reverse diet series, the reverse has gone really well. I'm still in a good spot. And I'm still staying pretty dang lean considering how high my calories have got. So the plan is to continue this reverse or continue just building at this point, and then probably start prepping in the summer, maybe around June-ish. We will have to see. It's kind of in limbo right now. Like, I still know for sure that I want to do the Yorton, which is at the end of October, and then the very next week in the beginning of November will be the Tampa Natural. I was planning on making the Yorton my first one, but talking to Paul, he said it would probably be a better idea to do like a local show before that and just kind of get some experience. So even if I'm not like necessarily stage leaning in a good spot, get in, do the show, get some experience, and then save it so when I go to the Yorton, I will have some of those jitters out and feel a little bit better about the stage, and perhaps give myself a better chance of maybe going after a pro card. I don't know. You know, I'm a little too attached to myself, so I always feel like I have absolutely zero chance at that. But hey, if coach says it's a possibility at least, hey, I'll take it. So we're going to keep building, and then we'll start the shred in the summer, and we'll figure it out from there. And also, Caitlin and Paul both have channels as well as Jamie, so I will link everybody's channel below. Go subscribe to my friends. Be a good friend to me and do that for me. I'd really appreciate it. So hope you guys like this video, and I will talk to you later.
Baby switching up. I can't trust nobody but the money and the car, yeah. I be counting up. Baby switching up. I can't trust nobody but the money and the car, yeah. I be counting up. Baby switching up. I can't trust nobody but the money and the car, yeah.